I can't believe the Packers actually choked. This is the choke job of the ages. The Green Bay Packers were up 10-3, and it was looking like they were about to win this game with about 7 minutes left. And then the Niners special teams made a huge play. They blocked the punt, which led to the touchdown to tie this game. Aaron Rodgers goes cold on a drive to make up for it. And then the 49ers, led by Jimmy G, who did absolutely nothing all game long, made a couple of big-time throws, moved the sticks, and the Niners, off a game-winning field goal, that's 2 game-winning field goals today, are going to the NFC Championship game. I don't even know where to start here. Let's start with the Green Bay Packers. You have the 1 seed. Actually, before getting the 1 seed, you have the offseason and Aaron Rodgers pulling all these shenanigans, holding out. Packers fans not sure if he's going to report to camp. Playing all these mind games. Is he going to retire? Is he going to be the guest host of Jeopardy? He does show up to the Packers. He does play for Green Bay, and they have a really good season. They have an amazing season en route to getting the 1 seed. And everybody's talking about how Aaron Rodgers is going to win the Super Bowl with the Packers this year, how they're going to capitalize on having home field advantage, a place that they hadn't lost all season long, and that this was going to be a perfect end to what has been a wild season in Green Bay. But what does this Packers team do in the first round, and what does Aaron Rodgers do with this team in the first round? They choke! They choke again! Aaron Rodgers is now 0-4 lifetime against the San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs. This was a Packers team. Everything was in their corner. They were undefeated at home. They were 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 divisional round games. The path was clear for them to get to the Super Bowl. And they lose against a Niners team that had a quarterback in Jimmy Garoppolo who literally had no stats to show for. He threw an interception. He had barely over 100 yards passing. And this Niners team, thanks to their defense, special teams, and field goal kicking, that was enough to beat a team that everybody was raving on and on and on about, and that is this Green Bay Packers team. Aaron Rodgers, I'm a big fan of yours, but this is not a good look for your career whatsoever. I know Aaron Rodgers has that Super Bowl, which feels like it was won 20 years ago. But his career is going to be overshadowed, in my opinion, with postseason shortcomings. Having ideal situations to get to a Super Bowl year after year after year and choking every single time. Whether it was the divisional round as a 1 seed, whether it was in the championship game with home field advantage. If you told me the Packers would not return to the Super Bowl after winning one in 2011, over 10 years ago, I would not have believed you because I thought Aaron Rodgers was going to win multiple Super Bowls. But the fact of the matter is, fast forward to 2022, and Rodgers and the Packers are the biggest choke artists in the NFL when it comes to postseason play. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Everything was in this team's favor. They were going up against a 6 seed that barely got into the playoffs. You got out to that early lead 7-0, and then you basically couldn't do anything with your offense. The Niners defense absolutely neutralized the Packers. And look, I'm not taking anything away from the Niners. This is an amazing team. And I would not be surprised if this team gets to the Super Bowl because their defense right now is scary. And although Jimmy G is very inconsistent, he's got a ton of playmakers that can single-handedly carry this team. And tonight it was Debo. It was Debo catching the ball, running with the ball, special teams. It was Debo. And then you got Kittle making one-handed grabs. This 49ers team, they are so deep. And all it takes, really, is for Jimmy G to just make a couple of throws when it matters, and this team's in a position to win, as they were tonight. But the Packers were clearly the favorites. They were the powerhouse coming in. And they let this game slip away. They were so close to putting this game out of commission. I was watching this game. And when they went up 10-3, I'm like, that's it. When the Niners had a 4th and 1, and instead of giving it to their best playmaker, Debo, they tried to run it up the gut, and they got stuffed. I'm like, that's it. The Packers are going to win this game. Rodgers is probably going to get a couple first downs, kill the clock. But then the special teams, we got to credit that play. Blocking the punt, and then from that point on, all the momentum was lost. Like, you could hear a pin drop at loud Lambeau Stadium. But Rodgers had a chance to redeem himself. He had a drive that he could have gone down the field, and he went, I think it was a 3-and-out. So he had his chances, and when push came to shove, he could not deliver. He could not come up big. And Aaron Rodgers might have played his last game as a Green Bay Packer. There were rumors that he wasn't going to play with the Packers this season, and that win or lose, this was going to be his last season with the Packers. I tell you, I would not be surprised if Aaron Rodgers is not back with this team, guys. I can see him going elsewhere. Maybe he goes to the AFC. The Broncos have been a team. Or maybe he goes to the team that just beat him, the San Francisco 49ers, because if the Niners have a QB like Aaron Rodgers, they're a Super Bowl contender every single season. But this is just a monumental collapse from a good football team that played like they were bound for the Super Bowl since the beginning of the season. And this has just been an incredible, crazy divisional round, a start to the divisional round that you could have ever hoped for as a football fan. 2 number 1 seeds go down, which leads you to think you got to ride with the wild card teams, because they're the teams that have all the momentum on their side, and they're coming in hot. And that happened with the Bengals stunning the Titans, and now the 49ers coming back and beating the Packers. But this is just a bad beat, man. This might be the worst playoff defeat the Packers have ever endured in the Rodgers era. They had no business losing this game. I don't think anybody picked the Niners. I had the Niners covering the spread, but I did not think they were actually going to end up winning this game the way that they did. Crazy stuff. What's your reaction to this? If you're a Niners fan, you're pumped right now because you have a good chance of getting to the Super Bowl. And if you're a Packers fan, you got a long offseason of questions. And I would hate to be a fan of this team right now. Watching your team dominate the season year after year after year, only to get stunned and have a short-lived playoff run. Not even making it to another Super Bowl. I can't believe this. I really can't. I had the Packers winning the Super Bowl. They were my pick. I thought this was going to be their year. Their defense was good. Their offense was rolling. Rodgers was playing like the MVP. He might end up winning MVP for the regular season. And they lose. They lose to a Niners team that had an offense that barely scraped together any yardage. You can't make this stuff up, man. All I'm going to say is playoff football for you. Crazy. It's fun. And you never know what's going to happen next. And I didn't think I was going to do a video after this game because I thought the Packers were going to win. But here I am again. So let me know what you thought of the game, guys, if you are watching it. I know I do a lot of basketball content on this channel, but I got to react to these NFL games, man. It's been must-see TV, and if you're not a fan of football, I highly suggest you get into it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, plus ring the bell. Let's smash the subscriber count. Let's get to 26K, and let me know your reaction to another upset in the NFL. This time, the Niners taking down the Packers to go to the NFC Championship game. This is Luca. Thanks for watching. Peace out.